Hi, you should subscribe to the Minaris Club. Because the Principal of Saiyans told you to, idiot. Bye.
Hey everyone, what's up? This is Elizabeth here, and I'm just talking through a couple little small updates I have to my Gotenks deck. Not going to dig in too much. Just wanted to show you my current tech and what I've won locals with multiple times in the last couple months. So front side, he draws one. He can awaken either with the normal or when you have a unison in play that costs 2. And he goes down to 6. And on his front side, your opponent's leader card can't attack your battle cards. Doesn't come up that often. And then once per turn, he still has the draw a card on attack. And then once per turn, if you want, you can pay a green and either choose one of your unison cards or remove a marker, which I have to say comes in handy much more often these days. And also, you can pay 1, pitch a card from hand, and play 2 ghost tokens for free, which you will see I have some pretty ghost tokens over here. So let's get into it. Any of you guys who've played before know kind of the basics. You know Go Cool, who helps find your pieces. You know Grim Reaper, which this is really what the deck is built around. And you probably know All Out Assault. I used to only play 1. I'm now playing 2. I find his target for unisons as well as his target for cards with barrier to be increasingly more important. As well as just games kind of petering on longer with more people KOing my battle cards. Which means I need just having that 6 option. So if one's in my life, or multiple get milled or thrown in the drop, then I just have at least one more option to union into. Obviously with these, we have the union pieces, we have the basics, which is both boys here, so either half of them. We have the trunks that digs for the unison. And then we have these 2 that I've been running for a while now after I've gotten them. They're really nice because you can pay 1 and get them out of the drop area again. So I don't really think you need to run more than 1 of each because you can find them with Go Cool, which happens very regularly. And even if you just have 1, usually that's all you need to go with the other cards right here. So if you've played this deck or played against it, you definitely know Vegito, same old boy, still playing 4 of him. We do have Golden Frieza, which I've still been playing 2 of as the side. There are other options, but I have found that Golden Frieza, you really need a unison in this deck to make half of it work properly, and having a 2-drop just puts the rest of your cards online so much better. So I found the Golden Frieza is currently the best option, but who knows? Maybe something else will come out. To go with the unison, we of course have the Frieza Charismatic Villain. Half of this game is often kind of a control match. We have some blockers here. So we have the Son Gohan, which comes out for free with the unison. And we have the Zarbon, which you can pay to get back from the drop. Both are pretty classic. Both help play that control game. Then we have just some basic tech here. These all play different roles in the match. And to be honest, some of them I like more than others. Obviously, depends on your current locals. I would say Son Gohan, Hidden Might, definitely need as a 1 of. He's just really great to play towards end game when you're at 3 or less. He has some of that barrier removal. He can knock down unisons. As I said, unisons have been getting stronger and stronger and much more dangerous, and you need some more of this unison protection to help not die. My husband, James, many of you know, really loves this chilled. He's like, look, you can help get rid of their cards with barrier, or he can just be played as a beat stick with some buds and make your board go more wide, which is something that Gotenks isn't always good at. I do agree, but I often find that I'm not playing it 3 is a steep cost when I could be playing something like All Out Assault, or be holding up that 3 towards end game for my secret. But, you know, it has a lot of great tech options. Something to think about. And then I still have 2 ribs in here, just since the game goes really long often, since we are playing a strong control game, that, you know, sometimes you have an extra 2 energy, you want to play that Rib Rian. As said, this is probably currently the card I'm looking at replacing the most. It sadly, making them pitch 2 just isn't as strong as it used to be. Now we get to even more of the control. Part of that Unison package is the Dormant. Classic card, helps me get the game to turn 6 or 7. We have Homicidal Clones, which we are currently running 3 of. This pairs really well with Dormant because you can Dormant the first attack, Homicidal Clones the second, or Blocker. It's also just great for when you don't really feel like they're going to swing a lot. You can use Homicidal Clones for 2 attacks instead of, you know, Dormant, which they still get 2 attacks in. And then, of course, we have Paragus, classic super combo. I know in one of my old iterations of this deck, I played Android 18. I just think this card draw is so good, and people's hands are getting so huge these days that the card, making someone discard a card, just isn't as good as I would like it to be. Maybe we'll have some more stuff in future sets that helps discard even more. Some of you would hate, I'm sure. Then we have just kind of the game enders here. We have Mira. Mira is a classic. I didn't play him in this deck a while ago. We've added him back in. Just because he's really good. You could play a different Overwhelm card. Mira does cost 1. You might want something that's free. But it's really nice. This combo right here I have in my hand is like an ultimate game winner that you play Mira, you swing, they negate, you play your secret, and then you give him double strike to make sure that you get 2 damage on the board. So, you know, if you don't have the secret, we did talk before about also putting in Celzino. Obviously, with new erratas, that's a little bit less interesting or good, but could still be. We do, as said, we get to turn 6 or 7 all the time. So if you have a Celzino instead of this Boo, you might as well play it. Obviously, Supreme Kai of Time. There's a million other things that are just generically really good. The nice thing about the Boo is it's kind of that guarantee. This is a really good deck to run it in. So if you have it, you might as well. Anyway, that is my updates there. As you can see, not a ton has changed. Just tweaking those little things for current metas, and especially some of these things with the current Unison heavy and threatening attacks going on. I'm looking at you, Piccolo Jr. Or the new 4-drop Boo. Those things can be deadly and very frustrating to play against. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. Don't forget to like our channel, subscribe, like the video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, everyone.